This video will show you how to perform a correlation analysis using Excel. Here we have 24 pH and titratable acidity data points measured for yogurt. We will be conducting correlation analysis between the titratable acidity and pH. First, click on the Data tab, and then click on Data Analysis. Select Correlation Test and click OK. To input the data, click on the square icon beside the input range box and proceed to drag your cursor over your entire data set, including the headings. Because the data set is grouped by columns, select Columns option for analysis. Then check the Label in First Row option. Click on Output Range and select the area you want your correlation results to be and click OK. A table with correlation coefficients will appear. Two boxes will have the number 1 in them because they represent the correlation coefficient obtained for comparing each variable to itself. For example, comparing pH to pH. One box will be blank with no values because it's a repeat of the other correlation coefficient. To determine whether the correlation is statistically significant or not, you need to perform a t-test. Here we have our correlation test table from before. SR stands for the standard error of t, and it's calculated using this equation here. R here represents the correlation coefficient from the table, and N represents the total number of data points per variable. The t-statistic value is calculated using the equation shown here. Note that the SR and t-statistic values are calculated manually. After you obtain the t-statistic value, calculate the p-value using the two-tailed t-distribution formula in Excel. The first value in the bracket is the absolute value of your t-statistic. The second is the degree of freedom calculated by your total number of data points minus the number of variables, which is 2 in this case, and the third represents the number of tails. If the p-value is smaller than alpha or the calculated t-statistic, you can reject the null hypothesis and the correlation is statistically significant.